It's almost here. For so long we have waited. Eager to finally be able to enjoy the game and the classes we love. Hopeful for what it may bring? No, what? No, I'm not talking about Dragon Rumors or 10.0. I'm talking about the Creation Catalyst. Finally, those of us that have been unlucky during Raid can finally have some sweet tier set and get to enjoy our class and its full potential. So let's get into this. And apologies, before we go any further, I didn't say hello, so greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our final look at the Creation Catalyst. We covered this when PTR dropped, but it was kind of a little underwhelming. There wasn't a lot of information about it, some of the features were not fully implemented, and we just had a lot of questions that had yet to be answered. Well, now we are as close as we really are going to get to knowing everything we can about this new system. But before you moan and groan fearing that, yeah, we're about to have another load of convoluted rubbish that just makes no sense, that's been patched in to fix a system that was previously broken, this one actually, do you know what? It's pretty simple, and more importantly, it's actually a really good addition.
What did you say?
Now, simply put, the Creation Catalyst is going to allow you to turn any Season 3 piece of gear within the appropriate slot, more on that later, into part of your class set piece or tier set. Now, you may be wondering, where is this amazing tool? Why have we not come across it in all of our travels of Zereth Mortis? Well, in fact, we have already seen it. During Chapter 4 of the 9.2 story, we had to secure access to the Catalyst and use it to reforge these damage stones that would allow us to be able to fly over to the raid location. You know the quest, the one where you had to match the symbols that were shown above the machine? You had to go and click on the right one that was around the room? Yeah, that's the Creation Catalyst. If you're thinking currently, wait, Trevor had to fly me up there before, and I still don't have flying. I'm not going to be able to use this damn Catalyst. Fear not, there is actually a small teleporter at the very base of the Creation Catalyst that will take you up to the top. You may be thinking, whoa, so Chapter 4, I've already seen this, I've already used this machine. Oh, what convoluted crap are they going to make me go through again just to be able to actually use this thing? But don't worry, because there's not. The Creation Catalyst will unlock for everyone upon reset. There is no big quest, no long story where you go into the moor and see Sylvanas, and she says, "What do you think of the decorations I've done, the changes I've made to Torghast?" You're like, they're lovely. I need you to help me with the Creation Catalyst. Before you do, I need you to nip to IKEA and get me the Sodenheimen sofa. Taronda's watching me and she won't let me leave the moor. And of course, once you return with the lovely Sodenheimen sofa, she will give you the secrets to Catalyst. Whoa! Hell no! No, none of that rubbish. But I'm getting distracted. I need to stop writing my Sylvanas fanfiction and get on with the video we're making. So let's get into the good stuff. Now, how are we going to make these lovely tier pieces? First up, we're going to need a Season 3 item that is eligible. The 5 slots are head, shoulders, chest, hands and legs. That's for the tier piece. You place the item you wish to change into the first slot on the left. Then the cost will appear at the bottom and you will get a preview of what the item will become. Yes, I did say cost. Not only is there a charge, more on that in a little bit, but there is also a cost to these items. The bracers and cloak will set you back 600 cosmic flux. Yes, that's why we've been gathering so much of this stuff. The belt and the boots, 800 flux. Gloves and shoulders, 1200 flux. Chest, helm, legs will set you back a cool 1500 flux. Now, you may have noticed there that there are items on that list that don't actually give tier set, but can still be changed. You know what? We're going to go more on that in a little bit. No, I promise we will get to that in a little bit. So what does Season 3 gear mean? Well, we have raid loot from Sepulchre of the First Ones. This will include LFR. All Mythic and Mythic Plus dungeon loot that was obtained this season, i.e. Season 3. Cosmic Gladiator gear, which, by the way, side note, if Cosmic Gladiator is actually a title, I would do more PvP. And these last two are new to the list, and something that weren't known when I covered this on PTR. Items purchased using the Sand-worn relics that are sold by Rakif in Pilgrims will be able to obtain tier set, or will be able to have tier set attached to them, however you want to describe it. And finally, we have the 259 loot dropped from Zerath Mortis World Boss, Antros, can also be used in the Catalyst. Now for the big one. How limited are we when it comes to using the Catalyst? Well, it's going to generate 1 new charge per week. Yeah, this, I will say, is a little frustrating, to be honest. If you've been waiting until now to receive, like, any tier set, you've done your raiding, you've done M+, you've done whatever it is you can do, you still got no tier, it is still going to be another week before you can even get your second piece of tier. That's frustrating us out. It's a shame that they didn't say, okay, look, as soon as the Catalyst is available, you're going to get 2 charges and off you go. I will say I think the Catalyst should have been available 2 weeks ago, but that's a personal opinion. Once we have gained our first charge this week, each week we will gain additional charges. On the plus side, there are benefits because these charges are global, meaning all of your characters will benefit from this recharge rate. Let's say a couple of weeks down the road and Blizzard come out with a nerf bat and start nerfing Warlocks. In fairness, we are due for it. All those flavour of the month Warlock rerollers, well, they're going to go and play something else. But fear not, when you go onto your new class, so long as you got the Cosmic Flux, you will have a number of built up charges. You'll be able to just click your fingers and make all of your tier set in one go, which is a nice change. Now comes the funky bit. This has been causing probably the most confusion, I think, in regards to how the Creation Catalyst is going to work and what it's going to do. What happens to the original item once it's been upgraded? Will it swap my mythic legs into raid legs that can be upgraded? Will I lose sockets? What happens? Is it just an enchant? I don't understand. Well, find out, my friend. Item level, upgrade path, and what's called tertiary stats will all remain as they are. If you had, let's say, item level 255 legs, with a mythic upgrading path available, and let's say, hey, they've got leech on as well, don't worry, all of that will stay. You'll still be able to upgrade them, in this case with Valor, because they're mythic. They'll still be 255, and they will still have leech on them. And yes, if they had a socket, the socket would also remain. The only things that are going to change are the secondary stats. So, i.e., your legs may have, let's say, crit haste on them. Once they come out of the Catalyst, they could have haste verse. So don't worry, it's not random. If you want to see what stats you're going to get for your class, head over to your power section, click items, and there you can see all of your tier set and the stats that they will have. That is cast in stone. The last thing that will change for the item will be the appearance. It will take on the appearance of its raid piece, of the tier set. If you go to your appearances, you go to Sepulchre first, you'll be able to see what the various levels will look like. And yes, these items will change their appearance from LFR all the way up to Mythic based on the item level that's been put into the Catalyst. So, if we have a 249 or below, it's going to appear as an LFR piece. If you have a 252 all the way to 262, it will appear as a normal piece of loot. If you have a 265 to 275, it will appear as heroic raid loot. And if you have 278 and above, it will take on the appearance of mythic. And that's it. I would say in all of that, the most complicated thing is how the appearance is going to change, but it's also something that's only recently been found out. I will say that last bit, thank you to Wowhead, it literally came out today. That's how the appearances are going to work. So yeah, I kind of had to hold on to this video as soon as my notification came through. I was like, nope, that needs to be added on as well. But yeah, that is it. It's unlocking in the US today. And for us folks in the EU, we'll be getting the Creation Catalyst tomorrow. Good luck with your vaults, because if you don't already, I hope you gain at least one piece of tier in your vault so that you can enjoy this week having 2 piece. I'm going to guess I'm not going to be that lucky. I'm going to get my first bit of tier this week and then have to slog it out until next week until I can experience the joys of tier. But that is enough from me. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Laters, everyone.